Good morning, everyone, and welcome back for your weekly energy forecast and oracle reading. I apologize for my absence. I've had the most horrendous flu. I honestly think it was COVID's evil twin, but anyway, here we are. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's have a look and see what this week holds for us energetically, and let's see what hacks there are for us from Spirit and the wisdom of the cards to help us to navigate this week. So let's pull a card for the beginning of this week, Monday, Tuesday. We have the Emperor. Now, this card speaks about power, discipline, and authority. Now, when I tune into this, I hear the words, the right use of power. Okay? So what this means is in the beginning of this week, we might feel this surge of get up and go, let's get things done, let's stand in our power, let's take charge. We're not going to play the victim anymore. We're not going to let anybody push us around. Like we've got this, to get ahead and make things happen, right? But I'm also hearing be careful, okay? With great power comes great responsibility. Just because we hold a lot of power doesn't mean that we should be lording over other people, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's the first energy we get here for Monday and Tuesday. Now let's get some elaboration and let's see what guidance is here for us from Spirit through the wisdom of the Oracle. Yang, can't make this up. Action, okay? Take charge. Get things done, okay? Confidence, I'm hearing. Be confident. Be confident as you move towards your goals, your dreams, your desires. I'm also getting the feeling of like enough, like enough of settling for less, it feels like in the beginning of this week that we're going to think, you know what, I'm sick and tired of how this and this and this has been. No, enough. I know my worth, I know my value, and I'm going to take a stand now because I deserve better, and I'm going to go after what I want because I deserve it. Enough settling. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. Okay, let's get some further elaboration and wisdom from the Starseed Oracle. What guidance is here for us, please, for the beginning of this week? We have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Now, when I tune into this, it's what I'm hearing from Spirit is as we, how do I explain this properly? It's like as we go from maybe being a little bit passive or being a little bit less of who we really are, to go from playing small to being in your power and to stand in your own authority, it's quite an adjustment. The mind can shift like this, your energy can shift like this, but because the body is solid, it takes like a bit of time to catch up to that, okay? So give your body time as it adjusts to the powerful new you, essentially, okay? Now I'm asking Spirit, what does that look like for us? How can we nourish ourselves practically? Oh, that's a good one. I'm hearing cut yourself some slack. In other words, we're all humans. We're all just trying to do the best we can with what we have where we are. We're humans. Cut yourself some slack. Take the pressure off. We don't always have to be go, go, go and do, do, do. Yes, it's a time of action, right? But be kind as well. Like what does your body need now that you're standing in your power more, now that you're taking charge? What does your body need? Does it need a nap? Does it need nourishment? Does it need vitamins? And I'm hearing keep it clean, okay? So this would mean, if you can, really clean water, purified water. I'm hearing energized water. Energized water. They're saying you can energize your own water, okay? So in other words, if you have a glass of water, you can hold your hands around the glass and set intention, and you can even say thank you for this water. You don't have to say it aloud like in the middle of a restaurant and people to think you've lost it, but like in your mind you can say, I'm so grateful for this water, may this water nourish and bless me. Simple as that, okay? And water, as you well know, is programmable. According to Dr. I forget his name, Japanese guy, it was scientifically proven that the molecules of water change according to the energy that we put into it. Okay? So energize your water. Also clean as in, look at your food. What are you eating? What are you putting into your body? Is the food you're putting into your body medicine or is it poison? You see? And get some fresh air, get some sunlight, get into nature. Nature is so fabulous for so many things. Okay? Grounding. All right. Let's see what energetic weather is here for us now for the middle of this week. More power, the King of Pentacles. Now, this card speaks about also power, authority, but the King of Pentacles is a very fatherly energy. He's a very practical man. He works hard, and he is, I just realized there's a sticker on my shirt. But however, look at the word, sustainable cotton. Is that not what you were just talking about? Like, be mindful of what you're putting into your body. So apparently I'm wearing sustainable cotton today, everybody. Oh my word. Okay. Okay. So back to the King of Pentacles. Now, because it's a king, it's not gender specific. It's more about the energy. Okay. So middle of the week, this is about tending to the garden of your life. Okay. Tending to your finances. How is your financial health? Okay. Are you saving? Are you getting rid of debt? Are you building a business slowly but surely? Like, what are you doing? How is the health of your finances? And then also I'm hearing paying attention to your home, your sanctuary. Is it calm? Is it conducive to peace? Is it clutter free? Do you feel at home when you come home? Okay. This is what the King of Pentacles is all about. And he builds legacy. Right? It's like he's a real dad, so he takes care of what's his. Okay. Now, when I asked Brett, how can we make this practical? They're saying pull a card, obviously. Okay, so how do we make this practical? The King of Pentacles for us in the middle of this week. How do we make the King of Pentacles practical in the middle of the week? No place like home. You cannot make this shit up. Okay? So this is about exactly as I said, feeling at home in your body. How are you looking after your home, your physical vessel, which is the home for your spirit? How are you taking care of your body? How are you taking care of your mental, emotional health, physical health, well-being? How are you taking care of your home? How are you taking care of your family, your pets, etc.? Okay? And most importantly, how are you showing up for yourself? All that love and that kindness and care that you dish out to others, are you dishing it out to yourself as well, is the question. Okay? And also this card speaks about authenticity. This is a big one. Now, authenticity has been coming up, I think, for years. I would say the whole of last year and the year of this year. You know what I mean? Okay? And the authenticity about being so at home in yourself and being so comfortable with who you are that it's so easy for you to express your true self. It is so easy to be open and real and honest with others, and unapologetically so. Always coming from that place of love. Always. Okay? So even if you're feeling in the middle of the week like you might feel a bit triggered, you might feel a bit with somebody or something, put it through the filter of love first. What would love do? What would love say? Okay? And it doesn't mean that you need to put up with other people's nonsense either, which the beginning of the week will clearly show us, as in we're standing in our power. But asking yourself, how can I communicate with this person about this and that and this and that in a way that I will be heard well? Okay? Because if we come across aggressive and angry and okay, that person's going to shut down. They're going to go into defense, and whatever you're saying is, you know. So be sure to breathe 10 times. If you are feeling triggered and you are feeling upset, let it go to that filter of love and be authentic and real. Do not swallow. Okay? Do not keep what you're feeling and thinking in. It's never a good idea. Okay, let's get some further elaboration now from the Starseed Oracle. Let's see what guidance is here for us in the middle of this week. We have portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. This is the full moon in Aries. When is the 17th? Thursday, okay? So 17, 3 days before, 3 days after, there's quite the energy there. And then this energy, because Aries it's the first sign of the zodiac. So Aries is about new beginnings, fresh starts, the maverick, taking risks, taking leaps, jumping in, okay? Ties in with the Fool card in the tarot, okay? So in the middle of the week, we have this grounded authenticity. We are tending to our physical bodies, our homes. And I'm hearing Spirit say it's because we are preparing for something, okay? In some way or form, the full moon in Aries on the 17th, 3 days before, 3 days after, is going to bring something really good. And I'm also hearing clearing of karma. It's like we saying goodbye now to various karmic lessons. We've cleared a lot of karmic debt. We've been really doing the work, okay? And this is going to bring, this full moon is going to bring some sort of goodness. Be open to receiving, I'm hearing. Amazing. Okay. Now, let's see what energetic weather is here for us for Friday and the weekend. What energetic weather do we have? We have got the Nine of Swords. Now, as with anything new, whenever we're taking a risk, going in a new direction, doesn't our little fears come up, okay? That little voice that says, you can't do that, you're silly, you know that voice we always bang on about in my videos, okay? And it's natural. It's like the universe is saying, okay, Debbie, come, let's go to the edge of the cliff. Come, let's go. And I'll be like, oh, and then you go to the edge of the cliff, and then you're like, oh no, I don't know if I want to do this, okay? But how are we going to know if we're going to succeed and fly if we don't actually jump? Okay, but also bear in mind that your intuition, your gut, your inner knowing will never guide you off a cliff into the ocean, okay? You will never be guided where you will not be supported or held. Bear that in mind, okay? So leap of faith is what I'm hearing, which kind of ties in with this portal, this new, full moon in the middle of the week, okay? With this portal, it's like doorways are going to open, and then it's up to us to think, are we brave enough? Are we brave enough to push through the fear and do it anyway? Because this fear is not even real. It's just that little niggle, okay? Let's get some elaboration now. I'm hearing Spirit say, you've been preparing for this. You've been preparing for this. All the good that is coming to you now, you've been preparing for this. Okay, let's get some guidance from the wisdom of the oracle. Why? What is your intention with whatever it is now that you're going into, whether it's a new job, new home, new relationship, new child, whatever is new? What is your motive? Because the quality of your experience of where you're headed is determined by your why, okay? And we can only know our why, our intention, is if we are authentic and real about it in the first place, okay? So in other words, let's say we want to start a business, let's say, okay? We want to start a business, great. We want to start a business. What is your intent? Okay, if it's going to serve the ego, as in, I'm going to be famous, everybody's going to love me, I'm going to be a quadrillionaire in the first day, that's serving your ego. It will fail, okay? But it's coming from a place of, well, this is the natural next step. Starting this business is the natural next step of who I am as a person. I am passionate about XYZ in my career. I really love doing XYZ. I'm going to go do this because I love it so much and I want to share it with others. That business will succeed by default because it's coming from here. It's not coming from how many YouTube followers am I going to get and how many Instagram, whatever, who cares, okay? You do you. You do what you love and love what you do and you will succeed by default. Remember, money is the side effect of doing what you love, okay? Know your intention because your intention will determine your experience, okay? Let's get some elaboration from the Starseed Oracle for Friday and the weekend. We've got Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So this tells me a lot of us will be looking into studying something further, okay? Furthering our knowledge, being curious. So you might want to start a course of study or finish off a degree that you had to put on pause or whatever it is. Be open to learning, because when you learn, the knowledge you absorb, never mind it benefits you, but it benefits others, you know, through your career or through your purpose or doing something that you love, okay? That's amazing. And I'm hearing Spirit say, for those of us that are questioning whether we should go and study this or that, or even teach this or that, take that as your yes. Take that as your sign. Okay. Amazing. Right. Now, let's see. What do we need to surrender this week in order to have the best week possible? What do we need to surrender this week in order to have the best week possible? Surrender, attachment to results. We're just talking about that. The formula for success is to do all that you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Surrender, attachment to the result. In other words, you're doing something purely because you love it. Okay? It's all about the journey, right? It's the journey that makes us happy, not the result. Yes, the result is amazing. We can celebrate and enjoy the result. But if you're hating the process there, then what's the point? Okay? So love what you do what you love, and chill and surrender about how it'll work out. Okay? Don't let your fear stop you from taking that leap, from doing that thing, from moving in that direction, from having that baby, from having a great relationship, or whatever it is that you're wanting to bring in. Don't let the fear stop you. It's the journey, it's not the destination. Okay? All right, reminds me of that book, The Alchemist, by Paulo Coelho. I think that's how you say his name. Okay? Because he's, spoiler alert, brilliant book, by the way. When you read the book, it's about this guy, and he goes on this journey, and he's all about this treasure. He's going to find this treasure. He's just really, really going to get this treasure. But he goes from place to place, to person, to experience, only to find at the end there was Fokololo's treasure. The treasure was the journey and the experience itself, because he learned so many gifts he didn't know he had so many talents. He learned so much about people. He learned so many life lessons on the journey, because it literally is, as cliched as it sounds, it is literally all about the journey. Okay, where was I now? Now, let's pull some cards from the Gateway of Light Activation. All right, let's pull some cards. Let's see what our souls are up to this week. What guidance is here, please, for all of us for this week? This one. We need another one. This one. Hold on, 2. Okay, apparently there's a lot to say here. Okay, so the first one, Venusian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides, answer the call, time to shine. Now, as far as I recall, I think we do have some Venus going on in the sky this week. I think this is why this is coming up. Venus rules our abundance, prosperity, love, art, creativity. It's a stunning energy. Okay, let's read out the message. Venusian Galactic Council. Let's see how far we are in 18 minutes. All right. Okay, the message of the card says, this is a call to action. Comic is up, okay? You're being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. You have a reason for being here, and you have the potential to inspire, support, and heal your corner of the world. Don't let this information scare you or overwhelm you, for you're being prepared energetically to step into this role. The ideas you've been having recently are divine downloads, but you aren't being called to make dramatic changes to your life. Simply move forward step by step. The Venusian Galactic Council will reveal more information to support you. Be aware of downloads of information and spiritual signs for their confirmation that you're on the right path. So this week, expect ideas, inspirations, aha moments to come through as well, to guide you in whatever leaps you're feeling guided to take. Okay? Now, the next one we drew Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. That's interesting. I don't think we've ever had these two cards before, because I know that remember, we've been getting the same cards like every week. This is the first week where we've had different cards. That tells us the energy shifted. Okay, when cards repeat themselves, it means the energy is there still. All right, the lessons are still there. Where are you? Pleiadian activation. Okay, it says, Pleiadian energy is about coming together in peace and in harmony. You are blessed to receive this gateway, for it is an important message of assurance that whatever uncomfortable energy you are experiencing right now will soon be washed away. The Pleiadians are beings who live in complete honor of their planets and their people. They acknowledge that in seeing and connecting with one another, they have an opportunity to see and experience the divine. They also know the consequences of disrespecting others. It's for this reason that it is no longer possible for them. If you're being challenged by loved ones now, aim to shift the dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. The lesson you are facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and operate from a higher state of being. Okay? Interesting. Remember what came through just now was the clearing out of karma, the releasing of karmic contracts about karma. Okay? This is what this is relating to. Okay? And that's going to bring relationship shifting. Okay? Because so some of us might be ending relationships, beginning new relationships, or ending toxic dynamics within relationships. And that does require a lot of authenticity. Okay. Now, okay, as I was saying, we've had this card a million times before. It's just these two. I don't think we've ever pulled before, these two. Okay. But this one we've had recently. It says angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. So clearly we have a lot of support. We always have a lot of support, but it feels like this week we've got a little bit extra. Okay, the message of this card now says angels are drawing close at this time, so be open to signs and synchronicities that confirm this. It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you have upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency. Rejoice, for you've been rewarded with abundance and blessings at this time. And you've been making choices that are not just for your own greater good, but for that of all those around you. Your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that all the efforts you'll be making both internally and externally will bring blessings and opportunities. The path you are on is aligned to your highest good, and the support you need is there for you. You are cherished by angels. How beautiful is that? So when I gather all of this together for this week as a whole, what I love about this week is we're feeling empowered this week. We're feeling strong. We're feeling like we can take charge, okay? We're feeling like our boundaries are in place. We finally know our worth now and where we're not going to settle, okay? And then also with that is the clearing out of karma, the clearing out of old karmic baggage. It's like the lessons have been learnt. It's finished now, and now because we've wrapped that up, now we get to level up, go to the next level, and with that comes all sorts of blessing and reward and the urge to move forward onto bigger and better things, okay? And being open to bigger and better things that are coming to us now, right? So, and also with that, surrendering the attachment to the outcome, okay? Enjoy the journey of it all. So there you have it, guys. I hope that's helped. And thank you once again for being here, for all your love and support and all your comments. Have a beautiful week. Take care and keep well. Bye.